come and take a few moments to do something that some of you may never have participated in your entire life. So Vuthy, come, give him a special welcome. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Vuthy Kuon, and I'm Simeon's brother. For those of you, I'm sure a lot of you know. I just wanted to start out this morning by thanking God, praising God that I have the opportunity to be up here to make this presentation to you all. The real reason I want to thank him is because about 5 years ago, I really didn't know where my life was heading actually, and I made a New Year's resolution to learn more about God. And coincidentally, a month later, someone invited me to a Christian retreat. I wasn't a Christian at the time, and so I went to the retreat, and there I met God, and He touched me, and I decided to put my faith in Him and see where He leads me. Even though I really didn't know everything about Christianity that I needed to know, and so. Anyway, as time went on, I felt that I didn't feel totally that I was going to heaven yet, but it took a lot of time, a lot of prayers, and reading and everything, and I went through a lot of ups and downs and downs and downs. But I think God's really been helping me pull me out of that drowning water. And I think one day I will be at the point that I'd like to be also. And so anyway, the thing is, God did lead me to an art school. I attended Rhode Island School of Design in Providence, Rhode Island. And I knew I liked art, but ever since I was small, I entered those Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo art contests, and I always came in second place. And so I knew that I liked art. And then, when I became a Christian, I knew I liked God. But for some reason at art school, I don't know if you guys have visited art school, but people wear a lot of black, like in the summertime too. And they, they're very different being a Christian and being an artist, because being a Christian, there are a set of rules. And being an artist, there aren't. You have to be able to have an open mind to anything and everything. And there were a lot of conflicts a lot of times when I was at art school. But anyway, it's kind of neat, because I think God really has a plan, because, I was thinking, man, what am I going to do? I really like art, and I really like God, but, what am I going to do? How am I going to put this together? And then God's really been showing me that there is a way, and He inspired me to write my first book called Humpty, Dumpty After the Fall. And that's something I'm going to be sharing with you guys today, and as Pastor Dave said, it's going to be a little special presentation, something I never tried before, so I hope it goes well. But with this book, God has really shown me that books, give me a love for books too, for children's books and for children. I was teaching for the last 2 years, and I taught as low as the 3rd grade levels, and then middle school and high school also. And teaching 3rd grade really gave me more of an understanding for children, a lot more love for children, even though I'm not that far removed from that age. I still have forgotten a lot, and working with them has really taught me a lot. And so what I found that a book does now is not just tell a story, but a book a lot of times can also give messages. A book can also sometimes act as a prayer and act as a source of encouragement. And I think that's what God gave me with the words that He gave me in the book and the illustrations. And that's something that I hope that could be a source of encouragement for anyone and everyone who would have a chance to read the book and see the book too. So anyway, it's called Humpty Dumpty After the Fall. And I might pause a little bit just to talk about some of the pages, but besides that, I think I'm ready to start. this here is the book, by the way. This is an advanced copy, so they're not quite out yet, but if you'd like to take another look at them, I will put them out on the table in the back, just if you want to get a closer look at the book. Okay. It's called Humpty Dumpty After the Fall. This book, I wanted to dedicate, as you can see over here, to my brother Tony. I don't think you guys know him because he passed away in 1987, and he was 3 years older than me and 3 years younger than Simeon, and he was actually the first Christian of our family. And he passed away during a church-related event, like a gathering, and it was an accident, and I think, I feel a lot better about where he is now, knowing that he's going to, that he's looking at us right now. You notice things in the clouds and all. So, anyway, it's Humpty Dumpty After the Fall. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. If you notice here, he didn't. I'll bet you no one here knew how Humpty Dumpty felt. Now you know the true story. And Simeon actually gave me a little insight on this because there's a possibility. I know someone at Barnes & Noble's who's going to show this book to Jack Kemp so that he can hopefully take it to his national tour and read it to the children because it has somewhat of a Republican message. Look out for that. And so he was thinking about having the Jack Kemp like posing, holding a football like this, wearing number 15, and then he's the guy that threw the football. You'll understand that more a little bit later in the story. Oops. Am I not supposed to say that? Okay. All right. The doctor came and told the nurse, "We must check his heartbeat first." He then pulled out the stethoscope. He listened, then he gave up hope. His heart don't beat. I think it's broken. Well, the heart can't beat apart the yoke. The nurse cried out in desperate fear, loud and clear, "Is the tailor here?" The tailor came, did not fare well. With every stitch, he'd break the shell. Humpty longed his same self be, back to one piece, not 70. The carpenter built him crutches of wood, with rubber ends, that still weren't good. Humpty said, "I can see your craft, but what will I do with my other half?" "Now who will help me?" Humpty cried. "3 have failed, 3 have tried." The welder came and willed to weld. He scorched the shell and also failed. Okay, if you notice, there are a lot of little things, a lot of religious metaphors and things. I don't know if you catch any, just say, "Yeah, I caught that one." But in the back there, there's a little foreshadowing there, and if you're wondering who that person back there is, the little light silhouette like that, well, he's kind of scared. Well, on the right, near the, here, that right there, that's, I don't know if you notice like Saturday morning cartoons or whatever, when people are afraid of something, they'll run through a wall, and that's kind of like, anyway. So someone scary's coming, it's foreshadowing. "Don't burn the egg," the baker said. "I will need the whites for bread." "Then why don't you just take it all?" "Nah, yolk is full of cholesterol." Okay. Then the tax collector came. The people ran, they feared his name.
It's time to pay, as he spoke.
Humpty said,
I can't. I'm broke.
left alone, the sun burned high. His yellow heart cried as time went by. But from above there came a dove, whose open wings were arms of life. And from his beak a loving voice said, through your pain you must rejoice. Have faith, my friend. Reach out your hand. Touch my wing. Be one again. He then stood up, his lesson learned. He left his wall and never returned. Now his heart is full of bliss. Humpty's story will go like this. Humpty Dumpty, after the fall, helped the needy at every call. He vowed to the women and all the townsmen he'd never sit idle and be lazy again.